Hi guys, I just thought I would come on real quick and show you. I've got these, I've never worked with them before, but I bought 4 or 5 of them, and there's these little rails. I've already put the pipe cleaners on them, and I'll show you kind of where I do that. But aren't they adorable? This is a little spider with a little purple bow. He is so, or she is so cute. But the mesh will go down here, and your bows and any florals that you want. This is just another option, you know, making some wreaths and different things to put in your shop. The reason I went to something like this, and I still make my over-the-top wreaths, but I had a lot of customers at the farmer's market that I go to that was asking for things to go between their screen door and their door. And if you can see, this is very, very thin. And when you put your mesh on here, it's still going to be within your 4 inches to go in between that space. So this is made on wood. And then it looks like it has like a little metal overlay sign. I've got this one, I've got a candy corn, a pumpkin, I got a pair of flip-flops, and a scarecrow. And, oh, let me show you the scarecrow. I finished it. Here's the scarecrow. And again, I added a lot of mesh to this one, and I'll show you what I did to this one compared to what I'm going to do the next one. So let me hang this back up and I'll show you. All right, guys. So I'm going to put you down so you can see the rail, and then I'll cut some mesh and show you how I put that in. So I'm just going to tip you down, and while I'm continuing to talk to y'all. So I put these probably about every couple inches. I have 7, and all I did was I started on each end, and I just have a zip tie, or not a zip tie, a chenille stem or a pipe cleaner, whatever you call them, and I just put them in between on this middle row. On the scarecrow that you saw, I did it a little bit, and I just give it a couple twists. I did a little bit differently than I'm doing this one. I guess just trying things out to see which one I like the best. On the scarecrow, I not only added him to the middle bar, but I added him to this lower bar too. I kind of put him in between each one. And it was a lot more full, but depending on the look you're going for, you know, is what you can do. I made another one where I just put these on the middle row, and it looks great. It was the candy corn, and it turned out good. So what I'm going to do is I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I have 7 pipe cleaners. And I don't measure anything, guys. Y'all know that. So I'll just tell you it's about 22 inches that I'm cutting off here. I'm cutting 3, and then I think I'm going to use 4 of the purple because she has a little purple bow. And you can measure if you want to. And again, you can go a little smaller if you want to. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to do like a curl and a ruffle, so it's a cruffle. So these rails, they cost a little bit more than obviously a regular frame or a base, but you don't use as much mesh, and you already have your built-in sign. So put that in the middle. So all I do is, you can see how they automatically just curl up here on the ends. I always put it up against my chest, Make sure the part that could fray, make sure it's in, and then just curl it a couple times and then just squish it together. And then I just take that and I place it in the Chanel ties. And you can just alternate. Again, just put it up to you and twist it in and bring it in. Now see how this one is coming out on me? I didn't take my time and get that one in. So you gotta make sure you get it in and then bring it in. I'm going to replace this purple one right here with this one. That one was at the end of the roll, and I think this is going to give a better curled look for this. Okay, I'm going to cut one more orange and put it right there on the end. And that'll take me to my end of my roll on this one. Now, as you can see, this is, and you can move your mesh around a little bit to cover up some of that, seeing the rail. And this is why I went ahead and made my mesh a little thicker. And I may do the same with this one, because I just don't like that sparse look that it gives. Here's kind of what it looks like right now. Then if you add a bow and some ribbon, and you can add other embellishments. I don't add too much to these other than maybe a couple bows and some ribbon, because I want to keep the cost down for folks that are putting these in between their door and their screen door. So that is how I do it. Now, I don't know if you can see it, but right here, there's a little hole, and there's one on this side too. And I just take some black string. It's a nylon coated string, and I hang from there, and it just puts a nice little string up there. You can make, I'm gonna put you back up here, so wait a minute. You can make the string a little longer, and then whatever bow you put down here in your mesh, you can also put a bow at the top. So imagine with this little girl here, if you had the string coming up, you can put another bow up here that would match the bows you have down here. So that is what I do when I'm doing these rails. And again, you can make it as full as you want. I made the last one very full. You couldn't see anything. And I may go in and add a few more little pieces of mesh, but this is how you do a rail. It's real simple, and then just add your bows. So it's real simple for you guys. It's something, and quick, fast, and easy. I mean, it took us, what, just a few minutes to get this done. Adding a bow is just gonna take another 5 minutes, and then it'll be done and ready to go into your shop. So I hope you enjoyed that little tiny tutorial. I'm really having a lot of fun doing these. I'm gonna have to order some more. I've already made, I think I ordered 5, and I've already made 3 out of the 5. So I'm going to order a couple more and you know, try them out, experiment, and do different things with them to see what I like the best. So, all right, guys. Thanks for coming on here and watching, and I will see you soon. Bye, guys.